What to do when you can't afford your space because bookings are slow. Sis, you're in hot water, like this cup of tea. You signed a lease that you can't afford. Maybe you could afford it at one time, but now you can't. Your bookings have slowed down. Rent is due at the end of the month and you're sweating. This is urgent, so I'm gonna cut straight to the point with your plan of action. Here's what to do. Here's what to do when you can't afford your space because bookings are slow. Hi, my name is Sheila Bella and I help beauty business entrepreneurs like you make more money in their salons, studios, and online. And today I am going to tell you exactly what you need to do when you can't afford your rent. Okay, you have 3 options. 1, reduce your rent liability. 2, increase your revenue. 3, ask for help. Number 1, reduce your rent liability. This is a negotiation that you're going to have with your landlord. You signed a contract and it is your responsibility to hold up your end of the bargain. However, no decision is ever final if you have the courage to ask for what you want and what you need right now. Use direct, compassionate communication to renegotiate your rent or come up with a payment plan. Yes, you can do this. If you sincerely cannot afford your rent this month, your landlord needs to know, so he or she can work with you rather than getting blindsided come the first of the month. This is also going to save you a lot of stress and anxiety leading up to when rent comes due. Number 2, increase your revenue. You need to sell like your life depends on it. It does. If I told you your entire body is going to break out in psoriasis if you don't pick up that phone and call 10 people, what would you do? You'd pick up that phone. Some people are pull driven, some people are push driven. Some people are pulled towards their goals. Some are pushed away from loss. If you're push driven like me, you need a bigger fear to push you past your fear or taking whatever action it is that you're avoiding. For example, if your choice is to either make the sales calls you need to make or not be able to pay your bills that month, what are you going to do? If you have to go live and put yourself out there in video content to get more business, or have to tell your son, sorry baby, we can't afford for you to go on that school trip or get that new toy or buy new shoes, what are you gonna do? Tim Ferriss says, what we fear doing is actually what we need to do most. So what you're afraid of, lean into it. If you are not fully booked, you're no longer a permanent makeup artist. You are a full-time sales representative with a part-time PMU gig. This means you gotta go into spending 80% of your time doing revenue-generating activities such as calling clients, messaging clients, asking for referrals, upselling clients, posting content to attract new clients, booking consultations, calling other businesses in your area to pitch mutually beneficial cross-promotion programs. You are going to sell like your life depends on it because it does. Do you really want to feel this stuck though, like this helpless, this hopeless, this down on yourself? 1, 2, 3, 5 years from now? Of course you don't. Once you realize that the only thing scarier than change is staying the same, you'll take action. When you imagine yourself 5 years from now being in the same too small home, wearing the same faded clothes with the same amount of money in your bank account, with the same old car that needs maintenance, with the same amount of barely there bookings, you will take action because that reality is terrifying. So number 3, ask for help. Clearly, what you're doing isn't working. If it was, you wouldn't be watching this video. And if you can admit that you're already halfway there, if you can raise your hand and say, I need help, will you please help me? You are so much further ahead than the types that would rather suffer in silence and stay stuck than swallow their ego and admit that they can't do it on their own. You can look around you and see that there are artists, technicians who are succeeding, and you want to be one of them. They can afford their rent and more, but in order to be one of them, you have to know what they know and do what they do. You need someone who can show you the ropes, give you the game plan, because I'm telling you, I have built 2 multiple 7-figure businesses and helped hundreds of women scale theirs to 6 figures and beyond, and 7 too. And there is a system to this. There is a repeatable, no matter who you are, where you live, or where you come from, process that's proven to work. It's so backwards to me. Artists will spend thousands of dollars on training, and then they nickel and dime on marketing. It's so, what marketing? It's the marketing that's gonna get you the new clients and the time on skin that's going to make you a better artist. I don't care how many practice pads you slay. The person who is doing more clients than you will get way faster, way better results, and will grow her business and bank account too faster. You need that time on skin. Practicing is a supplement, not a replacement for the actual hands-on experience. Sales and marketing is how you get that time on skin and book clients. Everyone has a marketing strategy, whether or not you think you have one. So unfortunately, if you're not booking clients, your marketing strategy is hope marketing. And your social media strategy is post and pray.
Because of Pretty Rich Bosses, I managed to triple my income despite being closed by the government for 11 months.
I set my goal of double my monthly income, and in that month that I set double my monthly income, I actually did 3 times my previous month's income, which was amazing to me, and it was double digits, which I had never got to double digits in a month.
I got everything that I needed out of PRB and more.
And I'm one person, I'm not even employing people yet. So if I can get to double digits on my own with services only, not even a course yet, anybody can.
And I'm a lot happier, and I avoided so many mistakes that I would have made, or like choices that I would have thought were the right choices that would have burdened me even more.
So before Pretty Rich Bosses, my business was at a point where it really needed to move. It needed to pivot, and I needed guidance on that because I could see a lot of opportunity before me, but I didn't have the systems in place. I didn't have the right advice, and I needed help with direction on what steps to take, in what order to get me to where I wanted to be.
I don't want to say I was depressed, but I was so overworked. I was, for what I was doing and what I could be doing, I was underpaid, and it was a mess. And if I didn't have a coach, and if I didn't have PRB, and if I didn't have you, I can't believe that I would still be stuck in that same rut because I wouldn't have the push and the help that I got with PRB.
It showed me how to get out on social media. Now, I already was okay with getting out, but I didn't know the type of content to put out. So I was kind of just talking all the time about whatever. And this gave me like a zeroed in focus of say this in a way that still promotes your business, but is authentic about who you are.
And it's just the knowledge of how to get more clients. So I have a constant waiting list. And also the way I run my business means that I can be more profitable. I can fit more people in. I've had advice on how to run things just differently that has just completely changed my business.
Post and pray is not a strategy. It's going to get you further away from your goals, and it's a complete waste of time. What you need is a marketing plan and a repeatable sales strategy, so you know that if you do ABC, then XYZ is going to happen, and you'll be able to book your calendar weeks out, even months in advance very quickly. Wouldn't you like that? So Beauty Boss, if you clicked on this video, these are drastic times, and drastic times call for Desperate measures. Okay, that's from The Little Mermaid. Yeah? Okay. Oh, she's my favorite. Desperate measures. Okay, did you know that in March of 2020, I incurred a multiple six-figure loss? I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills. I didn't know how I was going to keep my artists employed. The pandemic was declared the day before my 400-person live event. The Pretty Ambitious Summit was supposed to happen in person and it didn't. And I lost everything. I felt like I was having a miscarriage the day before the baby was due. And for all of my women who have endured an actual miscarriage, I do not mean to make light of your loss and grief. I'm a mother of 3. All I'm saying is I was devastated and overcome by grief and loss after a year of laboring for an event. It's not the same, but it still hurt. Like you, I didn't know how I was gonna pay my bills that month. Same emotion, different level. Did you know what I did next? I took out a loan. I hired a coach and I went all in my beauty business mentorship program. Because I had to. I paid thousands of dollars, 5 figures, because I needed a solution to a problem that I had. That's right, I paid 5 figures, thousands of dollars that I didn't have for a solution to a problem I didn't know but desperately needed to find. I found that solution through hiring my own coach, and I took action, and now PRB is a multiple 7-figure business and I work from home. Mine is a testimony on the inspiration of desperation. What will your testimony be? What will your story be? Will it be the story of a girl who gave up on herself, or will it be the story of a girl who pushed through the pain, reached beyond uncertainty to grasp her goals, and didn't let go until she got them? So if you're watching this right now, you haven't given up. You're looking for solutions. You want answers. You want to take action. You just don't know which actions to take. You're watching this video is basically your way of asking for help. Show yourself grace and gratitude in this moment for taking this first step. I'll leave you with this quote from Dr. Maya Angelou. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it. You can still come out of this. This is not a setback. This is a set up for something better. You just need to reach out and grab it. And if you are ready to make the change in your beauty business, if you're serious about turning this situation around and turning things around, making your personal circumstance work for you rather than against you, I want you to DM me at Real Sheila Bella. I'm ready. Go to Instagram, DM me the words, I'm ready, at Real Sheila Bella. If you're in the US or Canada, you can also text me, I'm ready, to 310-388-4588. You don't have to do this alone. It's really scary to do alone. We can figure this out together. Let's put this in your rear view mirror and work toward making your goals happen together. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, Beauty Boss. Check out these other videos for more beauty business marketing and sales tips.